Hello everyone, welcome back to my video. Alright, the time is turned on right now. Let's get started. Because right now I will talk about something important. About animals. Waiting a little bit. Water. Every creature needs water. Of course, I need a water, and you also need a water. You agree? Some people confuse about the difference between. Wait. Some people confuse about wrong about the differences between wild animal and farm animals. And this video I will talking about that. So the difference between wild animal and farm animals. So what is the difference between wild animal and farm animals? If you chicken if you eating chicken and egg, and then you think, oh my god, I eating wild animal. No, you wrong. You are wrong. Why you eating wild animal? You eating farm animal. You eating from the farmer who raising chicken in the farm like that, and then you buy. No, actually buy to the farm, right? So the farmer have a chicken so much in this cage. Some chicken there is also who poop over there and something like that, and then the farmers raising the chicken, right? And then the chicken will have children. The chicken have egg, the female have egg, I think. Wait, okay, there is differences. There is two chicken, right? Meat chicken who provide meat and chicken who provide egg. And right now I think I talking about meat chicken. So the female will be have egg, right? And the egg is crack and bone the chicken. The chicken goes become bigger and bigger, and then the chicken will be killed, right? And then the chicken will be harvest. And also, what is kadek in English, like that, with machete, and then will be sell to the market, right? And then you buy. Alright, I buy the chicken right now, like that. And then you go to your house, and then you cook the chicken, and then that's I was asking you, is that wild animal or farm animal? Asking you 2 seconds. Why are you not asking? That's a farm animal. That's not wild animal, because my content is always talking about I make a prioritizing wild animal, because I am actually, what, I will sometimes make a plan to make a script, like this, like that. Oh my god, that was so slow. I just making like this right now, right here. Are we talking about the differences between wild animal and farm animals? So the chicken, that's the examples of farm animals. That's not wild. There is some chicken who wild. You know what? Some chicken living in the UK, in the forest. That's a wild animal. some people, some I'm sorry, some chicken living in the city, in the city. That's a farm animal. Raising by the farmers. That's farm animals. Why farm animals? Because living not in the forest, not in the wild. If the chicken living in the wild, there is some chicken in the wild, so that's minority in this world. Because the farmers, why become minority? Because in the wild there is no farmers. Right? Farmers living in the city and the village and then raising the chicken, that's farm animals. So wild animal is it some wild animals who living in the wild, in the forest. And you also know the really popular wild animal is tiger and lion, right? What do you know about wild animal? Elephant is wild animal. There, okay. This is interesting. Do you know deer? Do you know? I looking for the British pronunciation about deer. Deer or D? I don't know. Deer, deer. Okay, I will use American accent little bit about specifically for deer, right? So deer is wild animal. Why? Because um she's living in the forest, not raising by farmers. And this is interesting because you know what, the biology is different. For example, the pets from pets and wild animals is different psychology. For example, dog and wolves, let's say that the wolf is in the wild. When you try to make wolf go to pet environments, the wolves actually not really like in the house. And if you see a YouTuber, there's a YouTuber who raising a wolf, and then their environment is look like forest like that, because they know the wolf is in the wild. So I mean, if dog or cat living in the house, there is no plants, there is no you know plants and then rivers and stuff like that, it's fine. Because pet and dog actually want with human, because they are pets, and that's not wild animals, and not wild animal, and not farm animal. Of course, why you eating cat and dog? It's just not impossible. No, no. Farm animal something that we can eat, like and chicken and egg. Okay, so and then your something sometimes your children still learning about animals, and then what is this name? This is chicken. This is egg. This is a cat. This is deer, and then tell them deer is wild animal and chicken is farm animals. Let's see. Why you keep watching this video? What? Do you wanna more? I will talk about these animals. There is a. I'm sorry, guys. If I, do you see that? Do you hear that? That's lizard. If I like that, if I speak like a question like that, thinking, I actually looking for the vocabulary. Okay, that's the difficulties about language learners, is looking for vocabulary. When talking and I forget the vocabulary. Oh my god, I forget. I just thought the language learner also speak like slowly, or like cat version or speak like that. No, because they are cannot speak or stupid or something. They are looking for the exact words, bro. So that's different between wild animal and farm animals. And every animals need a water. All right, waiting for me. Every creature need water. Alright? And every creator actually made from wood. So the channel talking about animals. If you love animals, if you interest about wild animals or farm animals or whatever, just keep watching my video. Thank you.